Sup dorks Komodo hype.
Oh, hello. What the heck is going on? I immediately forget how to stream. That's so silly. Hi, guys. Why is it purple? Hello? There he goes. Now I just have a bold outline, though. There we go. Hey! Oh my god, for a dramatic flair. Hey guys, it's been 3 days or so since I've streamed and I'm not dead. Wow! Huzzah! It's crazy. I'm not dead. Huzzah! Wowee! Guys, I've been exhausted for the fact that I'm not doing anything, but I'm doing everything. I'm so tired. But I realized, oh no, it has been too long since I've streamed. Like, that's actually a part of it, but I'm like, I feel bad, but it's like, I know that if I streamed on any of the other days, it would have been so much worse. So, we're in good mood today, and we're vibing. Also, sorry for this, like, the late startup. I, for whatever reason, lost train of thought before. Yeah, next days without streaming 3. Yeah, I'm like, I just don't want it to be like specifically that I say the words that I'm thinking because there's an event that happened afterwards that I'm like, I don't know if I want to talk about this. Holy shit. My thought is I can't go without a stream for 3 days and then return like some figure. But I'm not calling myself that. Happy 420. Wow. Happy 420. Hope you guys had a good one. Oh man. Guys, I don't know. There's also been like weird stuff online recently that I'm like I keep thinking about it. I don't know, man. It's crazy. Weird internet shit's going on, and I don't know how to just avoid and just like do my own thing because I'm like, I also have to be online. I am cursed. I am burdened with the fact that I am a content creator on the internet and not some sort of, I don't know, we're not a cult of personality, some sort of like island living, right? Chronically online. Well, it's like, what the fuck else am I gonna do? There's not a good you know, there's not a really good place to go. I'm not about to start taking walks in a park. That sounds insane. Who the hell does that? Especially nowadays. I have to do something. Otherwise, my little silly owl brain, my bird brain, is going to just explode from impacts of too hot. It's already starting to get hot, and I'm like, ugh. That's so true, though. Also, welcome in. Hi. Oh my god, what day is it? What's today? It's Monday. Oh my god. Monday. Happy Monday? What year is it? Oh, that's right. Yesterday was the 4th. Yeah, okay. It's Thursday. What day does it even feel like? I don't know anymore. Days don't feel like anything anymore, guys. Monday. I decided to return on a Monday, Hootie? What the hell's your issue? What is your problem, man? Why couldn't you have decided to do it on, I don't know, another day? Monday, though. Ew. Gross behavior. Nasty. Freak. Anyway. Me when I look in the mirror. Hi guys. Hi. I think that I'm starting, or I have every time that I stream nowadays, I start to feel like I'm like the most unhinged motherfucker possible. Not exactly possible, but you know, like I've seen wilder people, but it's that like I'm the wildest of me that I can be for entertainment purposes, and it's very silly. Also, I'm so sorry I didn't say hi. Yume, thank you for the 39 years, months, part of the stream, part of the crew. Whack ass Monday, honestly. It's been blended together for me. It's like work and then no work. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Even if I'm not doing a 9 to 5, I kind of like, I don't know when don't I work, right? Like what is the, like, is there a day? I think I'm always doing something. I've actually felt like I've not been doing a lot recently, so today has been a very productive day already. Because if you haven't noticed, I have posted a video on YouTube, I have posted on Twitter, Blue Sky, and Instagram and TikTok even. Holy shit. Who the hell uses those actually? I don't know. I haven't really used Instagram for not really anything in a long time. Also, hi. Week is one long day. Yeah. So it's like, honestly, so real. Honestly, so real. Especially since, like, I don't know, man. It's like if you're working the whole week, the 5 days a week, and then you got the weekend, it's insane. Important doctor's appointments on Thursdays. I'm super nervous. Gonna see if I've inherited the family curse. I think that I have given blood to a British woman to see if my blood is got weird curses also in it. So hopefully, you know, everything comes out. Every day your skeletal pilot screams within your meat mech. So true. I'll drink to that. Don't piss off any witches and you'll be fine. God, I don't want to piss off a witch. I'd rather romance one. Jeez. Oh no. Who out here just like actually pissing off witches nowadays? Oh, hi Gaia, welcome in. How doing? I do? For the plot? Why are you pissing off witches? You're gonna scare this action will scare off the witches. Stop scaring the hoes, man. They don't like it. Runs in the family, it's okay. You know, even if there is things that like run in a family, a lot more often nowadays there's ways to help. I'm bored. This is like the thought process of like somebody in like a when sorry, let me get my brain just like reworked, start from scratch in that sentence here. Hold on. You know how like in grade school you like were told that people picked on you and that meant they liked you? That's the kind of behavior it is. Reality is dull, man. But in reality, the people that picked on you were just fucking mean other kids. I know from experience, man. Stupid kids that don't have any like idea what it's like. Arr. Kids suck. Anyway. Crew. How's it going? I've been away for a bit. I've been drawing. I can't show you what I've been drawing, but that's okay. At least the child has a spark of hope in their eyes still. God. Hopefully I at least radiate passion, at the minimum, despite the fact that the joy is hard to keep alight. It's like a candle at the end of its wick. This fucking joy has burnt me to a crisp, but god damn it, I keep lighting the match. I want this fucking joy in my life. Please. The picking on you because they like you is just complete bullshit. I kind of agree. I think that's like something that spread because they wanted their kids to feel better. But I'm like, in hindsight, dude, I don't ever feel like that was ever the case as a kid. I was just picked on, man. Like, what the hell do you mean? I don't think I was told that by my parents, but I've always heard it, right? Like people are just rude as hell. Turning bad behavior into viewed as positive is never good. You know, so true. Fucking self-fulfilling prophecy of just, why is my stuck-up kid so stuck up? He's supposed to be he's supposed to be my little hero, my knight in shining armor. And it's like, actually, the child is like that because you never told him, hey, don't fucking be rude to other people. You can get whatever you want as long as you're a fucking menace, apparently. Anyway, someone would tell me that later, and I was like, then why were they still like, yeah. Then why were they mean to me if they liked me? It's like, well, because they didn't know how to express it. It's like, no, I think they threw rocks at me, guys. Like, what are you talking about? This shit sucked. Hello? They literally stoned me. I was like the oracle that spoke the truth, but the crowd hated me. The rocks of love, yeah. Oh man. Germs. Somebody told me that, and then they chased the other kid. Oh no. Yeah, dude. Kids are fucking mean. And they always have been. I'm certain it's probably so much worse though with the fact that there are kids with social media nowadays. Oh my god. I could not imagine. Dude, being like a preteen with fucking unlimited internet access sounds like an insane world to live in, man. What the fuck is that like? Oh my god. What's a 10-year-old doing with the phone? That's a valid thought, I would say. I don't know. I mean, like, just because I didn't have a phone doesn't mean that another child shouldn't, but it's like, I was also poor. Like, so I mean, like, even when kids had things, I was like, I also just didn't have it then when it was like normal, quote unquote. So I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Might be part of why I hated being touched now. I could see that being a root issue. Dude, I think that people just need to respect other people, dude. What the hell? Can we just have that at some point? You know? I'm just thinking, like, That feels like it'd be nice. Anyway, we don't need to talk about mean children. That's giving them already too much attention. Gross. I mean, if you can need it, contact people on an actual emergency. Yeah, it's true. Exactly. Yeah. I think more often than not, you're pretty solid as an adult, not having to need to be like even around other people if you're not vibing, I guess, you know? Like I feel like I'm a very social person. I don't think I would consider myself an extrovert at all. Well, I don't know. Maybe I am, and I'm just like, maybe that's why I feel like I'm on fire sometimes. Hooty doo, hooty hoo, ahoy. Love's Faith has come say howdy do. Oh, hello, welcome in. What's up, dude? Welcome. We're vibing. I have been away for way too long, away from streams, so it's nice for you to join us. Hi. We've been just trying to catch up, say hi, do our, I don't know. I feel like we're maybe not going to do anything more than that today, but I've been kind of just wanting to hang out. It's been too fucking long. It's been too long, dude. And I've been just craving streams again, like some sort of crazed beast who craves the finer things in life but doesn't always get them. I scrounge around for these scraps of attention. But anyway, how's the crew? I don't feel like I feel like my social skills has been like diminished like a lot. Has a distinguished palate. That's a mood. Honestly though, I'm like I want attention so bad sometimes, man. But I think I'm in the right I'm in the right space for that. Probably. Right? You'd imagine, right? People aren't going like, you know, I'm not exactly trying to grab attention at like a bus station or something, right? So I think I'm directing it pretty correctly by broadcasting, by being some sort of entertainer. I would like to be seen. Have a giant heart. Thank you. Oh, that's very cute. Thank you. I drew that and it's very cute. I like the little like 2-frame animation that I did there. It's cute. I gotta do more like that, right? Yeah. Because it's like, that's simple enough that I can do some more of those. Well, I mean, and the problem is, I see you, don't fret. I see you. Also that emote, holy. Dude, it's like the booba emote. Actually, I think took the longest, but it's still very good. Yeah, Hootie's not naked in Times Square. You see he's managed it properly. Yes, it's true. I'm not an insane, crazed being screaming at strangers in the street for attention. No, I have channeled my crazed need and I put it on the internet for more people to potentially see than that kind of individual. I may be a little loony, but I'm a smart bird. A loon is also a bird. That's what made me think of that in the moment. Sorry, my brain went like 1,000,000 miles per hour in that moment. Loon, bird brain. Holy shit. Anyway. Oh man. Dude, I really did miss streaming. Guys, You guys are very, very sweet. I hope you had a good weekend, Easter, Sunday. I don't know. I feel like I visited family. I had a nice dinner. Then I came home and I was exhausted because of how fucking crazy people are at driving. Like, god damn. I was like, man, I want to do other things this weekend. And then the crazy drivers gave me anxiety and adrenaline in the ways that like overwhelmed me, and then I was like, I'm gonna die, so I'm going to relax a little more. So that is why I didn't stream yesterday. I was like, oh, I want to do something, and then I just didn't have any energy whatsoever. Oh man, dude. Speaking of birds, have you guys heard about the penguin couple who keeps breaking into a sushi restaurant? That sounds adorable. No, I haven't seen that, but that's you love my hair? Thank you. I like my hair. It's like it's almost like people have said that it looks like tendrils, like tentacles, or I don't know, like more, like it used to be a lot more bright and vibrant, but I do like the more the more gothic look. I do, yeah. I I think the vibes of like everything has been like honed more and more recently, and I think it looks nice. Looks like hair. It's true. It does normally look like hair. So I would say that it's pretty solid on that front. Pretty good. Oh man. Oh man. Also, speaking of art, I don't know if you guys saw my I posted on Twitter another thing. At the least I did something on Sunday, so you guys could see that I was alive on Sunday. I have in fact not perished yet. So I have art that is certainly still Twitch safe, but it's going to be something holy. Oh, have you seen this picture? Because this is a little insane. But I like it. I had to recolor a couple things to make it more of this normal look now, but it's pretty good. It's still crazy, the thighs. Like, show this to somebody, and then you show the rest. Holy. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, damn. That's like a muscular lady with a peg leg. Oh, no, that's just a very bulky oh, wow. God damn, dude. The definition. Oh, man. I gotta, like... I've been eating probably too much. Well, not too much, but it's like too much sweets and stuff because of the holidays. I'm like, oh man, I gotta cut back again. Because my parents gave me so many, so much Easter candy, man. Oh my god. As watermelon crushers, oh man, I could absolutely do like I would say like the strongest part of my body is absolutely my thighs still. Holy shit. I'm like, I could probably crush a watermelon still pretty easily. Yeah. without too much effort. It depends on the watermelon, but I'm not sure if like, okay, so like I don't know. Like I don't really have anything that would be easily able to show that off. You know what I mean? Like I can't really just show my thighs. Proof or it's not real. Oh man. I don't know about that one. Proof. Thighs or it didn't happen, okay? Oh man. I feel like that's a crazy ask. I don't know about that one. But I'm like, I really feel like at some point I could showcase that, but I'm like, I don't know how I would, because I'm like, there's gotta be like some way, right? Like practically showcase like here's the watermelon before and after, but like without showing my thighs. I don't know, because it's like I like kayfabe and I don't want to break kayfabe. I will probably never actually post anything more than, I don't know. I mean, there's a part of me that also like I've taken really good selfies before, but I'm like, it's really hard to showcase the part that I like about the selfie without just showing, you know. Might be a hot take. Watermelon is not my favorite fruit for the summertime. Honor goes to the pineapple. I think pineapple is a lot more versatile for sure. Like you can actually cook a pineapple or have it in slices. So I kind of get that. And it's very, very it's very much like you can do like a pineapple and ham, or like, oh dude, you know what, that's a valid point. I like pineapple. I don't know, what is my favorite like fruit? It might be no, it's still probably tangerines. I like the orange citrus too much, but I'm like, if I were to mix an orange and pineapple in flavor, dude, that would be so tasty. Or like a tangerine and an orange, or and a pineapple, dude. Fucking can't keep my brain straight. Put a pineapple on a burger or pizza or even stir fry. Yeah, it's like weirdly, the like pineapple can do so much. It's cool. Pineapple on a burger. That, yeah, I was about to ask though. It's like I've never had a pineapple on a burger, but that sounds insane. But then again, I'm like, I've not had it. I could see the thought process though. Like my thought is like, with a pineapple on a burger, it's like you're definitely going for a sweet palate. I'm not normally for like a sweet hard, like I don't know. I just feel like a sweet burger isn't my thing, you know? Also, like, yeah, pineapple on pizzas is not always, it's a rarity for me. Same guy who put a pineapple on a pizza, maybe. Burger joint who does Hawaiian style burger. Interesting. Backyard burgers. I feel like my go-to burger is I love a you know, actually thinking about it, there's been more recently that I've had like a sweet, like semi-savory sweet on a burger, and it's like mostly with the onion straws with like a little bit of some barbecue sauce, and that's some good stuff. Mm-hmm. But like the onion straws are why I have those kind of burgers in the first place. Yeah. Like if it didn't have the sauce, I'd still be like super down for that burger. Mm-hmm. Show me a burger in Hawaii with a pineapple and I would think about it. Well, that's valid. Are pineapples actually grown in Hawaii? They probably would be. I'm just thinking it's like, is that where they're from originally though? I don't know. Right? Like where are pineapples from? You would initially think like a tropical place, like an island. So maybe Hawaii. Pineapple origin. Where is it from? Pineapples are native to South America, and specifically the region around in Brazil. Brazil had the first pineapples. Oh, well, that's neat. Okay, I could see that. South America, huh? Is it like how oh gosh, isn't there like, it's like tomatoes were a, what was it? It was like something was originally from the States that like then went to Europe, and then Europe went crazy for it. It was like, I don't think it was tomatoes, it was something else, like a fruit though, or maybe a grain. It might have been corn. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know what I'm thinking of specifically, but something like that. Somebody drew Brazilian Miku with pineapples now. I think that's probably been done. Probably. I mean, depending on your definition of pineapples, it's been done a lot, but you know, that's besides the point. Sorry. I'm not sorry, but I'm sorry, guys. It's what I like pineapples. Anyway, there's been some really good art because of Easter, and I'm glad that people have been drawing and been inspired by that. That's great. I love to see it, man. You love to see it. I'm trying to think other things that have happened in my stead whilst I was gone. Guys, isn't there like, I don't know if it's like releasing tomorrow or anything, but there's like Oblivion is a thing that's of like news. I don't know, man. Like Bethesda Easter VTuber art is always good. I like Easter art in a lot of ways. People have been doing crazy things with art and VTuber designs in general too. But I don't know. I love seeing it. I love when people draw and do things like that. And yeah, it's very neat to see like the variety that people do. See, yeah, I see this on I think it's the Elder Scrolls Twitter account. Yeah. Tomorrow at 11 a.m. EST, they're gonna showcase something, I guess. Sure, bud. Made one and posted on Twitter, yeah. But this is about me. This is about me now. My Twitter post about me in a bunny suit. I haven't seen enough people draw me in a bunny suit. And I am mad about that. Guys, you gotta change the status quo. Where's my, like, well, you didn't ask. You should assume that I want things. Why didn't you assume that I'm, you know, wanting everything to be about me? I'm supposed to be the self-centered male VTuber. I'm not at all, but I'm like, I have wants and desires involving art. Oh man, that's silly. I think that it's just really silly to see, like, I don't know, people that normally you wouldn't see in like bunny suits, right? It's just funny. Draw you a stick figure with bunny ears. That's awesome. Hell yeah. You'll love to see it. I do think that's actually still like, that's still something. All art can be derived from the equivalent of stick figures, like cave paintings, right? Cave paintings were like stick figures. Pretty solid. They had themselves some, like, you know, eventually they started to think about things more than just head, legs, arms, and they thought about like more. Mm-hmm. Cave paintings are a step up from me. Don't degrade yourself like that. You can certainly do a cave painting. It starts with passion. You see something that's like, oh, ugh, ooh, need draw, and then you draw. Need express self in art, and then you draw, and it's like, oh, what if muscular man was buffer, bigger muscle, bigger than stick, round muscle, big strong. I think it's actually really funny to see whenever I don't know. I like when people that aren't normally artists get into it. Like, it's really cool because you can see the things that they're inspired by. Men make bigger. Hey, 3 Rock. No. Yeah. It's like, could be bigger muscle. That'll be more expensive. It worth. Yeah, adjusting on the commission prices. When the feedback from the commissioner is just, can you make the boobs bigger though? And I'm like, I will always comply. Of course, absolutely. 100%, yes. And when you say that, I'm just going to double that. Oh man. Add bison. Bison extra, give chicken. No matter how good it is, I will never trade my favorite stick. Yeah, we've devolved into caveman posting. We love to see it. Grug give favorite stick only if best picture of life. Only then Grug would consider. Because favorite stick is cool and works like a staff. Good for walk. Oh my god. Is this catering to literally anyone? It's just me going insane whilst the camera's rolling, okay? Holy shit. Stick make brain go yippee. Ah, dude. Clearly this is our demographic. Insane ramblings of a man that seems like he knows nothing, yet he's trying to be the wise man in front of the crowd. What is this? What are we doing here? I don't know anymore. But I had a good weekend, guys. I think I'm a little zany, a little crazy, some sort of weird motherfucker. But I'm glad that you're here to enjoy it, because it's like I really don't know what I'm doing a majority of the time. I think I'm literally an insane person rambling to myself in my room. The only reason why I have any sort of any sort of pull is that I think I sound nice. Rambling to the voices, yeah. You guys, the voices in my head. The voices get so loud when I'm away, though. Actually, you get really quiet, and that's what scares me. Caveman posting made me remember the fun fact: otters actually have a favorite stick that they keep in a pouch. Oh, and to break open oysters. That's really cute. I love otters. They're so adorable. Well, I don't think certain otter. There's like a type of otter that is terrifying to look at. They're like African river otters are like scary as shit. They look like they're going to murder you for like a semblance of some food. Whereas a sea otter is fluffy and adorable. Yeah. Yeah, river otters will throw you under a bus if it'll get them like their next meal. You know what I mean? That's the kind of vibe I get from them, at least. Ooh, eat food. Ooh, vacuum the floor. Are you trying to cast some spell on me? I don't want to do chores, man. African river otters are not scary. What are you talking about? Let me look up a picture that I'm thinking of. Oh, no, those are the cute ones. What are the like river otters? Where's the river otter that I'm thinking of? That giant river otter. Yeah, this dude. Yeah, this is who I'm thinking of. A giant river otter. He's got hatred in his soul. Violent. Sorry. I should have said warning. Violent creature. Why that photo? It's to emphasize my point, okay? I wish to be correct, and that's why it's that photo. Fine. You want... Where's another photo that isn't of them literally in the middle of murdering something? I need to... I don't know. Giant river otters are very tame, but they look like they're going to kill you. Their eyes seek violence. I mean, they're just like me, but that's, you know, that's why it's scary. It would be 10 times cuter if it was asleep. I think most creatures are, though. Let me see. I see some photos that make him look a little doofy. But that's not emphasizing my point. A lot of people, they look like somewhat humanish. Yeah. This one's got some fucking nasty side eye. That's for sure. This dude is like literally judging. Rivers, otters everywhere. Jesus. Tag your jump scares, dude. What the fuck? Thank you, Anonymous. Oh my god. that's the exact look this motherfucker is giving. Is like, yeah, yeah. You're gonna just okay on a Monday, huh? Yeah, okay, okay. Shit. That is a bald man. Yeah, that is an older man who has seen some shit and knows to stay in his own lane, though. Okay, okay. So, I mean, like, sometimes they look a little heinous, but some of the time they look weird and goofy. So I can see it. But it's like, okay, look at... Oh, dude. This one... Okay. It's not doing any violence, but this is a fucked up looking photo of a giant sea otter. Let me show you. This guy looks so fucking mean. Look at this dude. That's what I'm saying though. It's like he looks like he's gonna stab somebody. He's on a violent streak. Look at this man. You know what I'm saying? Spirit animal for real. This dude, I don't know, something about him. He feels like, I don't know, yeah. It may be just that he looks almost too human, but like a hateful, spiteful man that lives in the river, right? Gives the vibe that he's out of the water. He's 10 times bigger. Yeah, this is just like... How large are these giant river otters? You know, I don't know. Also, what do you got in there? Me in the pool? Oh my god, what the fuck is this? Oh, I hate this guy. I hope he's not like dolphin intelligent. What the fuck? Ooh. Hey guys, this is real like bad actually. Ads in 5, thank you. I'm like debating to show it, but yeah, this is apparently a guy called a false killer whale. Ooh, ew. Evil man warning. What the fuck is this? This man is gross as hell. This is a giant, absolute awful creature I don't want to associate with. He's cute. I disagree. He's like cute if you like horses. If you like horses, you know what I mean. Horses are also cursed. So it's like, no, he's got his own flair. Let me show you, like, that's just a water horse with sharp teeth. Needs to be shot with a flare? I don't feel like that's gonna be doing much. A flare's just gonna be bright and blinding at most. You see, horse. Let me show you. Let me see if I can illustrate my point. I hate whales. He did. I'm looking at the photo again. He does just look like he has a human eye. And yet, y'all are whale haters? I'm not a fan of dolphins. I think dolphins are evil living creatures. Like the biblically evil. Whales depends. It does. It does depend on the creature, but I think it's like a lot of people really don't like the size that they can get to. So discrimination. Yeah, call me goddamned Captain Ahab. I'm not sure if I enjoy those creatures, man. Something's not right. Beluga whales, though, love them jiggly heads. Beluga whale. I don't like creatures like whales because they only make me think of how evil. Like all sea mammals that are like whales just make me feel like they're too adjacent to. I don't know, man. Belugas are baby. Let me see. I've seen videos of this kind of creature like doing, I don't know. I've seen online videos of some weird behavior from somebody. I just also, I just don't trust him. No. Dolphins are evil. Yeah, literally like the devil from the Bible. The only reason I briefly liked whales is because I had a crush on Bindi Irwin in that one orca movie. Who is that? Bindi Irwin. Sorry, I'm like, I don't. Huh? Other than fucking whales. Yeah, Steve Irwin's daughter. I've gathered that now. I have the internet at my hands. I have been shown a picture of Steve Irwin's son adjacent to her, and I'm like, oh, that makes sense. That's I said the name were wrong entirely the first time. entirely incorrect saying Irwin. I've just not seen Steve Irwin's name in a while. Also, I'm not. Bindi is like. I feel like that has to be some sort of super Australian name because I've literally never heard anyone ever named Bindi until a couple seconds ago. Reminds me of a metaphor somebody used. Dolphins and sharks for devil will make himself attractive to seduce the innocent. Angels will make themselves look scary to deter evil. You know, I kind of feel that. Yeah, dolphin looks cute and silly and squeaky clean, blah, 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 right? But that dude is evil to make you lured into a sense of security, a false sense of security, for this creature has no pure thoughts. This thing wishes to murder, pillage, and then some. So don't ever trust a dolphin with anything. Bindi is married with a child now. Okay. I would. That's crazy. Peter the creature, the higher possibility of evil. There's, depends though. That does depend. Let me show you. Sparrows are messed up. Birds can be fucking crazy creatures also. Holy. My fear of dolphins has extended to AI? In what way? Like an artificial intelligence, like the Terminator, or like AI like generated shit? Quokkas are literal babies. I was trying to think of the name of those things. Yeah. Quokkas are creatures that have no natural predator, so they fear nothing. And they don't prey on anything because they just are herbivores, from what I remember. So they just they're just little guys. Both are smarter than me and should create a plan to take over would create a plan to take over the world. True. If dolphins were like 10% less evil, they could probably collude and then try to make like plans to take over the world. But because they are so evil, they don't even trust each other most of the time. And I stand by that. They're babies. Manatees are just big cows in the water. I've seen that. Yeah, manatees, I think, aren't extinct or on an endangered. They're not endangered anymore, I think. I could be wrong, but I last I remembered something like that. And that's very cool. I like manatees. They're silly guys. Big silly mans. Yeah. Yeah, quokkas are like the modern day dodo. Yeah, I could see that. I wonder if dodos were like, I mean, they weren't super long ago either, right? That they were like with the European explorers. Like that's when they extinct. Yeah. I don't know. I think that's like probably why. I'm blaming Christopher Columbus on the fact that we don't have dodos. Him specifically. That man was an evil man. Still don't understand why like it's in calendars and stuff. There should not be a day. Because he didn't even do the thing he claimed to have done. Anyway, whatever. Weird history shit. Man's evil. Should never be celebrated because of how evil he is. Oh man. A liar and a cheat. Yeah. Evil Spanish man. Super evil. I think he was Spanish, but like Spain Spanish. Makes you sad thinking of dodos. It's okay. We have plenty of weird, wild creatures nowadays still. Mm-hmm. He's a bitch is what he is. True. You should say it. Oh, man. I think I understand. I think that there's like... There's a lot of my brain power that's dedicated to like understanding the weird and wild shit that like has happened in history. And maybe that's why I have such a like, I feel like I know so much, but like nothing at all. Because I feel like most of my knowledge is super like it's focused on my hyperfixations I've had over the years. And I'm like, God, I don't know fucking anything about actual modern day stuff. That's crazy. I don't know things about like marketing or the economy, but God, I know the history of like Magellan or, you know, like the story of Sinbad or stuff like Homer's Odyssey. And I'm like, if I had the knowledge on marketing or like things that matter nowadays, dude, that I'd be too powerful. I'd be so strong. As a, I have to have a modern fixation like one of those so that I can I can increase my power. Showcase the owl supremacy, right? I don't know shit about math and spelling, but ask me about mythology and I'm your girl. I truly feel that. There's like a little bit of some like Greek silly brain power that I have. And then there's like in the Greek myths sort of ideal. And then there's like weird shit I know about certain like other mythologies or weird mythical creatures. And I'm like, I don't know how to like balance a checkbook. I barely know how to do tax. Like, God, like there's gotta be like something that I can hyperfixate on a modern sense. God damn it. Like, give me a real thing that is tangible that I can grasp onto that makes sense to think about nowadays instead of like, I don't know, how like a D&D class works or something. I don't know. I don't know. Hell, I mean, even something that's still adjacent to me that I don't know shit about is like, I don't know anything about like programming or like the world of computers as much as I should. I have a computer science degree. What the fuck is my problem? Oh my God, dude, that's crazy. I don't know where where anything is, but I do know that Cerberus is a good boy. His name means Spot, by the way. Hades named his dog Spot. That's so cute. Aw. You could hyperfixate on the weird and on this weird inquiry. The poet John Keats once wrote in his poem Ode to Glacian Urn, beauty is truth, truth is beauty, and all that we know on earth. That is all we know on earth, and all you need to know. By contrast, Plato, in beautifying it, what then is the relationship between beauty as achieved by the artist and truth? I'm trying to think about what I said aloud. Like, I unfortunately think it went in one ear and out the other. And I was the one talking, you know? So I'm like, I, I, I think I know, like, I think I know what it's referring to, maybe? Art is, I mean, I guess, I don't know, actually. Thinking about it now again, hold on. So is it saying that, like, I don't know. I don't, guys, I'm just a silly anime man. I'm just a bird-brained pirate. I'm an owl through and through. I have to ask the real questions, like, Ooh. You good? No, but that's okay. Let's talk about the horrors of computer science. Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. I mean, the real horrors is like, if we want to get into like modern horror, right? You can just say one word and people will be like scared shitless, is the economy. And I'm like, fuck. Modern horror. Tag your trigger warning. The economy. Oh man. Guys, I just want to buy. I want to have a better computer, but it's gonna cost me my current life to have that, I think. But that's okay. I can just save up for the rest of my life and then maybe buy a computer. Oh, that's okay. Me and my dinner of a chicken thigh. Actually, I had more than just a chicken thigh, but you know, I'm exaggerating for the dramatic effect. But 19% of my retirement and eggs are still expensive. Ew. Yeah. I like eggs, man. People are like, man, who out here eating like a dozen eggs is like, bitch, I used to eat a dozen eggs. What are you talking? Man, I wanted to eat eggs. I like deviled eggs, dude. Oh. In this economy? Well, not anymore. Not anymore. I'm out here trying to find eggs. I saw, dude, you know, you're like, did you hear about the wild thing that happened? I heard this and I'm still baffled that it happened because I don't have further information, okay? I'm going to say this, and unfortunately, I cannot expand on it because I don't know what happened or how, why, etc. But apparently, an entire semi-truck worth of eggs was stolen recently. And there was no footage on how or where or when, but there was an entire semi-truck's worth of eggs stolen. And there's no explanation. How could you steal a semi? It's not the semi that was stolen. It was just the container, like the things inside. And it was just that they were hauling eggs. So the fact is that there's a lot of questions that are unanswered. It's that the eggs have an expiration date. How are you going to possibly resell these eggs within that expiration date? And how are you going to do it unnoticed? And how are you going to do it before the expiration date, or refrigerate all those eggs? There's a lot that is needed to know that we will just not have answers on. And that's crazy. It's so insane that it's like you could make an Ocean 11's movie, but it's like also like Chicken Run out of just the fact that this happened and is real and has happened within the last week. it's a real thing that has happened that we just don't know shit about. Like Mr. Oh yeah, that's just the fantastic Mr. Fox. You're so right for the yeah. Ocean's 11, but it's foxes, I guess. Yeah. Huh. Not wrong. Eggs 11. Eggs 12. The dozen. Fuck, it writes itself. Holy. Oh man. The prime suspect is the Easter Bunny. So true, actually. Zex, welcome in. Hi. Ahoy. Welcome, Raiders.
Well rated my stream with 6
How was your stream? What were you up to? We're talking about eggs. And it's pretty cool. Apparently a whole semi-truck's worth of eggs has been stolen without any footage of how it happened or when it happened or why. So it's something. You're back from the dead again. Yeah. Well, it's already past Easter, so I had time to rest. Had the 3 days, so I'm solid again instead of being turned into a fine mist, a very owl shaped mist. Yeah, the video got lost. I don't know, man, it's crazy, but I hope you had a good time. We're vibing today, trying to just generally catch up. Again, it might be a little bit of a shorter stream. I have been missing streams, and I enjoy the crew a ton. Dude, I also, on top of all this, oh my god, dude. I'm gonna be so real. I've been just missing having conversations with you guys, talking about the weird stuff that I've been doing. And, I mean, like, yeah. I don't know. I feel like I'm a kind of dude that just like, I misses the crew. I miss chat. I feel like I'm the type of dude that would talk to myself in preparation to talk with chat. Just because of how crazy I am. Now chat, how are you feeling today now that you have your captain back, at least for some period of time? Because, it's maybe hit or miss. Because I feel like the vibes have been slowly starting to get, not like today specifically, but I've been becoming more and more manic. And I don't feel like it's going to change because I feel this is more me, more actually Hootie. And I've been afraid to showcase that for a while. And being manic is kind of just what I do sometimes, Don't feel lost now that there's that captain's here. Aw, very exhausted and working 2 weeks straight, even yesterday. Oh no, there's a few people that I've seen that was the case, dude. That's crazy. What the hell? It was like a week solid for somebody, and then it's like somebody else I was talking to, and then you too. Jesus Christ, people being overworked. It's not even specifically like a holiday season. It's like it was just Easter is coming up and now it's over, but like, god damn, dude, that's crazy. I think everybody is a little exhausted. People gotta get cut some slack, myself included, but god damn. but the vibes are nice. Feel like there's a 50-50 shot I'll fall asleep sometime during the stream, to be honest. You know, I kind of feel that. I feel like unless I'm screaming at the top of my lungs, which is not even that, like smash some dishes, wake up! That's not quite the vibe. Then I think a lot of people are probably gonna fall asleep today. Or like, in general, people like listen to the stream and sleep and want to just be center of attention. Hey, look at me. I'm worthy of your your only monitor, and you're looking at me full screen, not even chatting. Hi. It's me, your captain. And I'm here to say you're pretty cool. How's it going? Wow. I'm like glad to have you. Hi Hootie, hi. Oh man. Dude, I was actually just thinking about like how many people have been just being drawn or drawing themselves or commissioning art of themselves in bunny suits, and it's crazy how often that's been happening recently. And I'm like, god damn. And I know it's because of Easter, but I'm like, does not belittle the thought process of like, god damn, holy, I'm just saying, am I right, crew? Seeing the fellow VTubers doing crazy stuff involving fan art is insane. I don't know. I wish to be worthy of admiration to a degree that people go insane and only draw the silly owl. So much I want to draw. Well, now you have to obsessively draw me. We need our... There's some... dude. There's some good vibes. I've seen some art that I'm just like, man, how do I earn your attention? Like you've had this attention solidly fixated on the 1960s band The Beatles, but you aren't looking at modern bands or people in the same way. How do I gain your admiration, sir? You are obsessed with the Beatles in a way that somebody is obsessed with I don't know a good comparison. Because I don't know names of like K-pop artists. Ahoy! Hi! Welcome in. Hi. Welcome on. Welcome. I feel like I gotta find the crew. We gotta start our campaign. I wouldn't say it's a political campaign. We gotta start campaigning for owl supremacy. Who's up trying to be bird-brained here, okay? Showcase why owls are the supreme bird. Because I've seen, I don't know, there's people that like ravens or hawks, and we need more owl supremacy here. Birds of a feather, you know? start persuading these others to our side. I'm back to Bird. Huzzah! Cult marketing? Well, not a cult. No, not specifically a cult. That's not what I'm requesting. More of a marketing campaign. Sure. Very much that. But some sort of marketing campaign specifically targeting those that would enjoy a deep-voiced, handsome man that is a little bird-brained sometimes. Because, you know, when I do a little, you know, be a little freak sometimes, I'm like, blah. And it works. It works. I tell you. You gotta have that sort of energy in your life. Otherwise, people are gonna start questioning your motives. How are you gonna get away with gratuitous acts of violence if you're super obvious about it? You have to feign ignorance, okay? The advice that I would like to give: you have to be a little more whimsical. Otherwise, I don't know. Where is the joy in the things? Be stupid and whimsical. Do it. Do something fucking crazy right now. But like within safety reasons. Don't like actually go crazy, like, you know. But like, somebody's got to do it. More whimsy! More! I bring the whimsy in cartons of 12 eggs aplenty, full of whimsy, for I am also a bird. I may not be able to lay a chicken egg or an egg in general because I am a man, but god damn it, I can dream, can't I? I need some sort of whimsy in my life. And if it's that I have to lay eggs, I'll do my damnedest, okay? Have you tried? Not yet, but maybe now's the time. Maybe now's the time to truly try laying an egg, so that the world is that little bit more whimsical. Maybe. Crew. Things are expensive. Hootie's gotta lay them himself. That's what I'm saying, dude. What the fuck is happening in today's economy? It's that eggs are just a hot commodity, dude. People are going crazy. Can you sell them? I feel like selling eggs would be a hard market to get into. Because it's like, I can't think of how would you distribute that? Like, the mail system is going to be crazy. Big Dairy thwarting us again. Big Milk thwarting, looming over, hanging over my head. God, I don't want to say the thing that I was going to say. I'll say it. big dairy sloshing menacingly. You hate to see it. The fucking awful statement. Just a picture of me angrily looking at a cow, just like, you menace, how dare you, oppressors. I mean, there's other ways to interpret it, but that's up to artists, I suppose. Bro, have you sloshed your dairy today? What do you mean by that? Expand on that idea, Have you sloshed your dairy yet is an insane statement that you felt comfortable enough saying full send in my chat, knowing full well that I'll read it aloud or have the audacity to write something that I would read aloud, knowing how heinous it can be. How dare you? He's dodged the question. Chat, do you enjoy milk and or milk byproducts? It's a simple question. Also, are you saying it like a euphemism? Like, have I sloshed my dairy? Sounds like you're truly, holy shit. You're crazy. Milk make my tummy hurt, but I drink it anyway. Okay. Valid. What the fuck is going on around here? I ask that every day. Even if I'm not streaming, I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? How did the transformation manifest itself into I am now an owl person broadcasting my thoughts directly into your gourd through the internet? If you really think about this, this is all just electricity being sent directly into your brain. It's an insane process that somehow makes sense to you. The internet and just like entertainment and just electricity, an insane thing. How does it work, man? It's like, you know, how some people are like, magnets, how do they work? How the fuck does the internet work, okay? That's an insane process. Faster than light? What are you talking about? What do you mean? I mean, I don't know if it, like, I don't actually know if it's faster. How fast is the internet? I guess there's like an actual like measured thing. It's like 6,000 kilobytes per second, I think it says there. Is that what that means? 6 kbps? Is that what it is? What does that mean? I don't know, man. I told you, I have like a computer science degree, but I'm like, I don't know what the fuck is happening. I'm looking at screens, not knowing jack shit about how they work. Kilobytes per second. I thought so. what does that truly mean? Like, in the sense of, like, how much energy is that? They didn't teach you about big internet and big boys school. They taught me how to program a web page, how to very, very badly edit a video, how to make a terribly made graphic tee. Trying to think of other things. I learned figure drawing. Geez, what else did I learn? Music theory. I really fucking dilly-dallied in school, huh? I did not have a solid, cohesive plan when I started that process. That's absolutely not what I went into school and trying to do. I thought it was like, get a degree and get the fuck out, man. But even then, it's like, does that even matter anymore? Who's doing the who does the degrees like impress anymore? Does it impress anyone? I don't know. Most degrees don't matter unless something's like medical. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's crazy how much time I spent in school, in hindsight, doing nothing. Doing nothing of value. I mean, I learned some things with like the art classes. That's maybe why I'm like way more art oriented than anything involving like, I should have taken business classes, man. God damn. Like, at least I would have learned something, right? Degree levels is the same as high school's diploma required for an emperor. Oh yeah, dude. Now it's like the new. Here you need to graduate. You need to have at least graduated college, and then we'll think about it. I'm like, that was a requirement for my salesman job. What the fuck are you talking about? You sell phones in a Walmart. What do you mean? You need 3 degrees, 50 years experience, 5 referrals, and one of them has to be from from the inventor of a technology. Yeah. And that's just to be a cashier. Exactly that. It's insane. You need 5 years experience on a program that's written 3 years ago by you. Yeah. Yeah. Dude, I've seen... Oh. And then you get ghosted from the job. Oh, true. Yep. Dude, I've seen some like crazy heinous stories about that stuff where it's like if somebody was like, oh, I got interviewed for a job that was recommended to me, and then I did really good, solid interview, exactly what they're looking for, and I didn't get the job. And then later got recommended for the same job at a lower pay, doing the same things because. And that's crazy behavior from the employers. What do you mean we're just gonna pay people less for the same position? You just don't want employees by this point. That's crazy. Crazy behavior. I hope it's not like that everywhere, but like, I've seen my fair share of people talking about that sort of world. Sounds about right, honestly. That's crazy. I'm so sorry that's the thing, though. Like, I mean, you know, I just don't feel like that has to, like, that shouldn't have to be the thing, right? That shouldn't be at all what the fuck it's like. What are we talking about, you know? Just hire people that are qualified for the job so that you're not understaffed and feel like your current employees aren't, you know, doing what they need to because it's your fault, not the employee's fault. You know what I mean? Sorry. It's crazy out there, man. I'm sorry that people are dealing crazy stuff. If you're understaffed, that's not the employee's fault. That's the employer's fault. What the fuck? Booty, they don't want employees, they want servants. Oh my god. Most places don't want to hire the right people because they don't, then they have to pay them more because they know that people know what they're worth and somebody just doesn't have the job experience. Crazy. I'm sorry that we're talking about like something that, you know, it's a little stressful. And I'm sorry about that. Let's see, what's not stressful? Conversation piece. Oh man. What's not stressful? Yeah, it's true. We can have them. Bunts, dude. It's pretty non-stressful. They can honestly a good bunt can be like an art piece. Yeah. A nice ass just can really bring together an art piece, you know? I've talked about in past is like, well, I'm more of a treasure chest kind of guy. But I feel like I've recently come to appreciation. Oh, have you talked about the YouTube short yet? I have, yes. In passing, but I have. I talked about how I posted it on not just YouTube or Twitter or Blue Sky even. I did also post it on Instagram and TikTok. And that's crazy because I don't normally think about those things, but I did. And I like to say that I'm trying to post just about everywhere I can. I think that there's like a few places online that I'm like, I don't know if there's like any space for that. So I don't know what to do. I'm like, is there a place for like Reddit or something? I don't know. I don't know anything about Reddit more than like it's what Google automatically refers me to when it comes to questions, right? So I don't know if like, you know, anything involving Reddit would be like something involving posting clips. I don't know, man. You have it. When I had to look for jobs, it's infuriating what to work with any company. They always lowball you despite your qualifications. Let's not forget to fill out those useless surveys. God. Yeah. Yeah, I remember when I was like last job searching, it was that like every single application required a how well would you rate your skills on a 10, like a 1 through 5, right? Didn't some Reddit ban you for self-promoting? I think so, actually. It was like maybe a VTuber Reddit where it was like, hey guys, I'm gonna have a debut and you like talking about debuts. And they, I think, bopped that post as soon as it got posted, basically. So it's like, okay, I guess I'll never come back here again. I think that's what it was, yeah. wonder if it's just that, like, people hate me. The internet has found a way to somehow send its energy negative towards my internet presence, right? Just in general. I mean, like, I don't know much about Reddits, but I think some places are like, stop from self-promoting. And I kind of get that. But also, like, if it's supposed to be a part of the community, then I don't know, man. It would make sense. Yeah. I could see it. I could see that being the thing. Speaking of VTubers, oh man. VTuber news is going crazy. People graduating and people being like, you know, super emotional about graduations, and then being super emotional about graduations has caused people to be like mean to people without purpose. And I'm like, that's so come on. I've just seen some of that recently. I was like, just, hey man, yeah, could we not? I know. So it's like, ugh, that's something I've seen. Just be understanding in this environment. Come on. I don't know. It's weird. You know what else is kind of get the argument though? It's a little sad when just VTuber graduates and then people start talking about them like they're dead. Yeah. I think it's like there's a lot of sides to that. Like, people are passionate, and I get that. And it's sort of like a culture thing. So it's like trying to push back against the status quo is more like there's going to be people that are like, this is mean. But it's like, I also feel like somebody that as somebody that has been here for so long, I get a little burnt out. And I'm like, I just want people to be happy, okay? I just want people to be happy. That's all. I know people are like immediate jerk reactions, and that's why, you know, people get really passionate and don't know how to express themselves. It's like, you know, I would hope that people, you know, people know or eventually learn that's like, you know, there's ways to do it without being mean. I just want people to be, like I said, I want people to be happy no matter what they're doing. So I hope people are, you know, I hope people are doing the best they can. And those that have moved on from their past and wish to do something else, even if they don't wish to do something else, if it's something that they wish to do, I think that's, yeah. Not saying you can't feel that way, but personally I feel like it's kind of sad. Yeah. I think a part of my thought process is, it's like, you would want to celebrate what they've done. I don't know. I guess I'm also the type of guy that's gone through a lot of funerals. Oh my goodness. Nearly 2 hours in. Welcome first aboard. Now we can start stream. Gosh. So I feel Sorry, we were talking about sad thing involving the word graduation, but in a VTuber sense. I just think that people doing the things that they want to be happy, I think means more than, I don't know, that's important. And I think a lot of people, I don't know, I like certain things. I like how passionate people are, but you gotta know that there's a better way to deal and talk through things, I think. Sometimes, at least, I just see the negativity and I'm like, why are you adding more? You know? There's a lot of crazy stuff happening. At least know that things are not as bad as they could be, I think. It's important the human being is on the end of the screen enjoying their life. That's what I'm saying. And I just want people to be happy. Be happy. Don't be, I don't know. It's okay. It's also okay to have the sad emotions, because I know that. I've definitely gone through that. Hell, there's people that I'm like, I didn't think you were gonna come back, actually. I thought you were actually done. That's crazy. And so it's a nice surprise if it does. But if it doesn't, I totally get it. And I don't know. I wish everybody had as much passion as I do for doing things. I feel like legitimately I see that in a lot of people, that it's like passion is something that is not lacking in this community. Absolutely. And I'm glad that there is just a lot of just very good vibes that way. And I just, yeah. Always come back. No matter how busy I am, I'll check in when I can. Yeah. It makes me very happy, actually. Besides, if people act normal, jobs can quit. Why VTubers? Yeah. Supposed to leave their job relationship. I think that's like a whole nother thing too. But it's like, I don't know. Ads start in 5. I just saw it. Ads are gonna start on the top of the hour. Letting you guys know. But I was saying is that, like, I don't know. I've been here for a while. I think more often than not, people do their best to keep making things that they like, even if it's just for them. Don't know if I let you know I changed my name. It's okay. No worries. I see though. I do appreciate you letting me know. I think it's that legitimately there's a lot of crew that, like, there's times in the year that they'll be like, I'm able to come back and say hi, and it's very cool. Is it like this assets like Dysphoria? They're not going to look the same. That's I don't know. I can't speak for everybody, but I think it's that some people get really scared that they may not return. And I do understand that too. Oh man. I think it's like, I don't know. I think legitimately, I've seen so much that it's hard to fully feel the same. Because I know when I first saw certain things, dude, there's certain people that have, like, stopped doing things in the space that have entirely stopped doing things. And I feel like that's a lot more sad because I feel like that's like way, I don't know, that's a scary thing. Somebody entirely losing their passion for it. Or I suppose it could just be a sense of like, hey, actually, I've realized I don't enjoy it as much as I thought it looked. And I'm like, I can, I don't know. I guess maybe because I watched a lot of like I was always the type of dude that like watched a lot of YouTubers or even some streamers before I even started streaming myself. So I'm like, I kind of just understood the idea of what it could be. So it's like, I guess I didn't start watching VTubers as my first introduction to streams or anything. I feel like I'd be such a different presentation if I did, right? I don't know, guys. Personally think getting intimidated by active chats from time to time, so I intend to lurk. No worries. Yeah, people can find other things they prefer. Yeah, no, it's true. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I just feel like it's interesting to me that somebody would jump into it not knowing, and that's why they stopped it. I think the thing that I think is understandable is if somebody has burnout. Yeah. Fun fact, started watching streamers because of VTubers. That's really cute, actually. I like that. I think I've gotten a lot more passion for doing things because of VTubers. I think I wouldn't have had as much at all if I didn't find them. If I didn't become a VTuber, I think it would have been like more of a flash in the pan. But I think because of how just broad and fun everything is with like, I don't know, I love the VTuber space. And I love how creative and passionate everybody is. And sometimes, like I said, it leads to like hurt feelings. But I also feel like it's one of my favorite parts of it because, I don't know, I think because I live in such a middle of nowhere, it's that I see passion here and online that people are just like, they just don't feel like they have that in my day-to-day out doing things. And it's so cool being able to see like, oh, they're working on something or big projects or making something cool happen. That's what I love. Hell yeah. Some people jump into this space for the wrong reasons and then just realize it wasn't for them. I could see that. I think that's a lot less often nowadays, but I think that used to be way more prevalent, like more common. But yeah. I think you're one of the first streamers I used to watch on Twitch. You're also one of my inspirations for art. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. It's very kind of you to say. I know I'm certain you say that and mean it, but also, you know, you silly menaces. I think art is definitely one that I'm like, I've been thinking about this also recently. When I do more art as streams, I'm partially trying to think of like how to make it fun and engaging though, because I think because of the fact that I've had like really silly and chill art streams, that it's not as easy to be super engaging whilst I'm doing an art stream. But I had ideas that I might try, and we'll see if they do any sort of work. But but it's fun ideas nonetheless. So if it doesn't work out, then it's fine. It'll be just fun anyway. Yeah. Part of my thought process was like having a way to set up like a community art board so that the crew could doodle and then we can check up on it every now and then, because that would be really fun. Could do art collab streams. They tend to get a bit of chaotic and higher energy. That's true. That could be fun. I could see that being a thing for sure, for sure. I think in general, there's like a lot of ideas that that could be interesting to actually do. Yeah, filling the board with hootligan doodles, that would be fun. My thought is like doing something like that. If you've ever seen, dude, what was it? It's like the there's like a pixel board thing that was like a community thing that was a fun idea back when, but I don't know if there's a way to set it up for like an individual community. If there is, that would be like really fun. That's another idea of doing something like that. But most of these are like, we could make almost little mini events out of them. You know, I like the idea of a doodle board though. Yeah. A doodle board, maybe to celebrate something finally happening, or I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. This is Pondering an Art stream idea, collab inspired. Inspired on Carol's. Welcome back from ads, by the way, crew. If you got ads, that's okay. We were not really talking about much more than I want to do art streams, but I'm trying to find a good way to make it so that you guys are also involved, you know? That's fun. I like when the crew is involved in things. I also like being the center of attention, so it's a conflicting thought, right? I like being the center of attention. And I am pushing back against being called cozy, because I feel like a lot of people use that when they refer to very like sleepy and like uninteresting streamers. So we're not doing cozy shit. We're doing cool, interesting shit from now forward. Yeah. Hell yeah. Small we could do is like community voted weekly or bi-weekly emote. Oh, that's fun. Whichever emote wins. Want you to draw on stream. Who's calling the captain uninteresting? Nobody, but I've seen people call like cozy streamers, quote unquote, like that use cozy as a crutch to being like uninteresting or unengaging, you know? Yeah. Don't bonk me for telling you what I've seen. I don't personally think that, okay? I think that there is a place for being cozy, but I don't wish to be cozy. I wish to be interesting man, center of attention. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. Hi! Hello, hi. Hope you're doing good. You're just here yapping and reacting to chat mayhem. I am. That's kind of the point, though. People like that. I like chatting with the people. I really like chatting with people. It's nice. more eyes on the captain. Just an eldritch abomination sitting in the corner, growing more and more eyes, calling them chat when it's just a creature. Just deforming and mutating in the shape of, I don't know, some sort of floating eye or several floating eyes, I guess. Sorry, what was that? What are we looking at? Look at what? Yeah. The more people stop thinking or believing in me, the more likely this happens. But you believe and think about me all the time. Quick, everyone clap. Captain, no. Fairy logic. Yeah, I am fueled and powered by the attention of and somebody say they believe in VTubers. Oh man. But I'm like, oh dude, I'm just like, something about the energy of like, I don't know, something I've been thinking about is like, I want so many things, dude. Dang it, forgot to make a rhyme. No worries, it's okay. That's actually fairy logic. It's like Peter Pan fairies. So it's like, you know, pretty adjacent to me, yeah. And Peter Pan at the least. Yeah. If you don't believe in them, then they start to fade. You believe in fairies, right? Yeah. Sure. Believe in fairies or else. Sure. Chaos God's logic for 40k. It's kind of, I mean, it kind of is, yeah. It's true. Huh. Somebody's believe. I'm fading. Crove. Clap louder. Become more entertained. I'm blinking out of it. Please help me. Louder. Oh man. It's just really funny in hindsight. I don't know. It's silly. I think it's just goofy to see you guys just be silly, goofy guys. You know what I mean? Like, you doing silly, goofy guy things, and it's nice. I like seeing it. You guys are entertaining me too, okay? Are you not entertained and also entertainers yourself? Don't you want to be like quirky? Don't you want the attention of your TM, your streamer, right? Read your message out loud. And I am Spartacus. Do I look like a fucking clown to you? What am I, some sort of funny guy or something? God. I remember when I first talked to Gaia about things, I made a reference to that, and they got really nervous because they didn't know the reference. What are you? What am I? Some sort of fucking clown? Do I amuse you? Hmm? And they were like, oh, dude, it was great. Can't be right. Mods are never funny, except for Hootie's mods, of course. Funny? Sure. You don't have to lie. It's okay. I'm not funny. Oh my god. Well, it's not as funny if you're self-depreciating, okay? I appreciate the things that the mods do. Sift through the heinous, wild things that can be said in chat. I don't know, man. I'm kind of funny. Oh my god. I swear. Mods are like little creatures that stay and live here. And I suppose they've earned enough trust to have the keys to some doors and some way to defend the boat. So, I mean, it works. Oh, man. Dude, I'm just like, can't you have keys? Did somebody lose the keys? I want to get locked out of my place, man. You got the spare keys, right? Did you lose them? What? Who has my keys? What the heck? I think Hootie's trapped them in. One of the crew ate them. Somebody ate the fucking keys? A solid metal cartoon ass. Somebody ate a cartoon ass key. Metal and all. Like, you know, no keys here, as a key shaped bulge in their neck. Nope, no keys. I eat coins sometimes. It's just different types of metal. I see. I see. Gold and keys aren't that different, right? We have so many problems. So many problems, crew. Where do I start? Yeah. 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 That's right. I exist in pain. My life is torment. Yeah. You see these bags under my eyes? I'm not okay. Yeah. Correct. Jesus Christ. Bro out here just suffering, living in the squalor, saying it is what it is, as his sleep schedule is broken and his wit is his patience is at wit's end. That's what I was trying to say. He's about to snap, but he says it is what it is, as the eye bags hang low, dark and heavy. Not a crash out in sight. but he knows he deserves it. You see these bags? You only get bags if you're a fan artist or a VTuber. If you're both, well, you can kiss sleep goodbye. Oh no. Just like my balls. Why'd you say that? I am well adjusted. I have all of my parts. Just because one's damaged doesn't mean that, you know, I can't see out of the other. Okay? The heck's wrong with you? Think your eye and leg and hand would say different, King? Well, I might get better. I'm still hoping. I put them under my pillow, hoping that the limb fairy comes and at least gives me some compensation for my arm and a leg. God damn it. It's like the tooth fairy, but might have a little bit of a, you know, it's just, at least you're pretty. You know, at least you look nice. Because there's nothing going in up there. Oh no, dude. The lights are on, but nobody is home. Just the way you like it. Keep your amputated limbs under a pillow. Maybe. Who's it? What are you, like cops? What? A guy can't have hobbies, huh? Keeping track of my own limbs, huh? Making sure I'm all there in some way. Maybe I'll find some sort of witch or hag that can reattach them at some point, okay? Who's to say? Keep them on hand, you could say. Mods, turn them into a pillar of salt. No! Damn, Sodom and Gomorrah. Yeah, yeah. God damn it. There's a lesson to be learned here. I don't know what. It's probably a biblical one, but there's supposed to be a lesson, I think. For the sin of puns, I've become what I am. Salty. How much salt would that be? Because that sounds like it would be an insane amount of salt. You know? That would be a lot of salt. A few 100 pounds. I mean, yeah, it'd be like your body weight worth of salt. That's crazy. That's a lot of salt. 15 and nearly 15 and a half stone. Damn. Good for licking and for nutrients. Man, you hate to see a horse coming if you're a pillar of salt. No, for a damn fact, you're going to be used as a salt lick. Nothing you can do about it. You're a pillar. Like a mountain goat. How did... Well, I guess it's in the name. I was going to say, it's like, how did mountain goats get their names? Like, well, they're goats on the mountain, Hootie. Put two together. They're goats on a mountain. You might as well call it as is. Anyway. Sad thing is I've started to eat properly recently. I ate too much and I ate too much chicken and gained a pound. Oh, that's fine. Pound's not much in the grand scheme of things. I think that I could stand to lose a few pounds, but I'm like comfortable, but I'm like I could look more toned, and I think like a good 10 pounds would really showcase it. Stand over a near 180-degree incline. That's crazy. That's so true though. It's like a vertical incline, just standing there somehow. Weird creatures using magic walk on walls, just vibing. What do they do up there? Could it have been a pound of muscle? True. Been sprinting up a mountain in the mornings. Can't tell for sure. I mean, muscles are heavier than, a body fat. So it's not an impossibility, especially if you have been working out and then, having any sort of valuable protein, like a good meal of protein would say that would do it. Yeah. Lick for minerals. Oh, that was a meme. Yeah. They crave that mineral. God, I feel old saying that. I don't know. When did that meme happen? Anyway, weird to think about. Did you not make the connection? No, I'm a silly guy. My brain doesn't make connections nowadays. I'm an anime boy on the internet. I don't think. Yeah. Connection not found. Exactly. Time to play connections. Boot up the dailies. Oh, guys, I don't think I'm smart enough for the dailies anymore. It's not that. No, it's just not the vibe. The guy I watch that used to do the dailies doesn't even do the dailies anymore. So I'm like, I don't even see the inspiration. You know what I mean? I think that's the actual error. Yes. Error 404. Yeah, I think that's connection not found or something. That sounds right. Wild, actually. Huh. Silly ass. It's life's a cycle, a circle even. And like webpage not found? Yeah. Yeah. Begs the question, what is error 1? What are the internet errors? I know that there's like supposed to be rules, quote unquote, of the internet. But like, what are like the internet errors, right? Those are more actual things, probably. Educate us? Oh. I don't... Man, I don't want to Google things. Let me see. Error codes. What are error codes? Oh, it starts at 100. Weird. Oh, these are boring. This is nerd shit. It's like error code 100. Continue? What does that mean? The server has received the request headers. Anyway, it's boring nerd shit involving, I guess, HTML or HTTP or something. Whatever. It's fine. That's dumb. Yeah, we tried. I can't make content about error codes of the internet. What the fuck are we saying? What are we even on about? ASMR stream. Not with that attitude. Yeah. Yeah, we just missed it. April 1st was the other week, guys. We're supposed to have done that as a ASMR thing. Yep, that's true. Error 100. Continue. Yeah, there we go. Let's write that down, or something that I may do and then forget that I wrote down. Hootie IT helper content. I don't want to be an IT helper. I used to be like call center dude, but it was like for sales stuff. But it's like, that stuff sucks. I don't want to be a IT helper. Ugh. Can be funny and make stuff up. True. Yeah. Start putting like random error codes. Error code 444. The peanut butter and jelly principle. That's interesting. Wonder what that means. Couldn't tell you. I don't know. Yeah. Refers to when the IT guy is a little too hungry, needs a snack, a little treat even, and rather just have a quick little PB&J. Error 437. The server's been shot with a 12 gauge. Wow. Valid. Subcodes are different flavors of the jelly. Yeah. What do you mean the download? You mean, what do you mean you downloaded a car? How did you do that? You can download a car. It may not be like a full-sized car. Like, you can do it. Error 304. Pirate software has raided your server. The goblins have taken over and now defend your homework folder. Oh, shit. Oh. Well. Would you download a car? Yes. It's literally tens of thousands in value. I have a story, but I cannot tell you because the jurisdiction's probably not over. Maybe in years when it is, I can tell you about a story. I like pirate stuffs. Yar har fiddly dee. It may or may not be very valuable things. That I have never been caught because it never happened. For all intensive legal purposes, this is a joke. Hola, yes, police? That man, right there, he downloaded a car. He downloaded a car as a joke. We taught him wrong as a joke. Ah, yes. Comedy. So stupid. I missed something. Mr. Twitch, that streamer right over there. Officer, please. I saw him 3D print and drive off. Well, whose car would it be if it was that I crafted it from my 3D printer? Are you going to claim my car that I made by my own 3D printer is not mine? He forged his boating license. There is no evidence that I have forged any license of the boating kind. This is slander against my person. I cannot believe this. My very own mods colluding. Sources because I said so. The source is, it came to me in a dream. It projected into my mind via a dream. That's how I know it's real. The pirate captain be in need of a boating license? It's an interesting thought. Honestly, I wonder if there's going to be a legislature over 3D printed mechanisms whose copyright is protected. That's a very interesting... I have no idea. That is actually a really weird thought. Is it? Yeah. So I'm doing... When I was astral projecting, I sent my mind into the astral plane and witnessed his whole life story. I saw that he steals the car using his 3D printer. I saw him do it. In my brain. Through, not just my brain, through my soul in the astral sea. I'm not selling it commercially, but making it. That's a very interesting thing. I don't know. Huh. I feel like there's a lot of constraints to like the idea of like a 3D printed object, whether or not like, I mean, like the materials is yours, and I mean, like, I'm just like, I don't know. People are 3D printing houses now. I could imagine. Yeah, that sounds something. Yeah, you could definitely hypothetically do it for a car. You would need a big enough 3D printer, but plausible. Very wild. You're literally conjuring nothing or something from nothing. Who moderates the moderators? Who? Chat is that? That's who. Who watches the watchers? Yeah, its limits is durability. Yeah, that's true. Hi, handsome. Hi. Wow. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Well, aren't you trying to butter me up? What did you do? Is there something wrong? That you're just trying to get my attention? Acting out for my attention? Hi. Okay. Hello. You're super pretty. Aw. Nothing. I did nothing. I'm just here being a silly little guy. I'm just hanging out. No thoughts had empty. Bird-brained and all. Time for a duel at high noon. Oh man. It's not until like tomorrow. I'm busy, guys. I mean, I might be able to do something later than high noon, but like, damn. I don't know about. I mean, like, more often than not, like I'll wake up at high noon, but it's like having a whole duel. You gotta wake up like, I don't know, like an hour beforehand just to get yourself prepped. Like, clearly you gotta dress up for the occasion. Can we take a rain check? That's what I'm saying. It's like, high noon? Is that the only time you're available? Can we do like post supper, some sort of dinner and then a show, right? Because it's like, I don't know. I don't want to go out on an empty stomach, right? Dude, that's gonna, oof, right? You're gonna a duel on an empty stomach, man. After dark, man, we need like 4 work days. Exactly. What about a second breakfast? only if you're paying for dinner. Oh, dude. A wonderful first date idea. Go out to dinner and then duel with pistols. Oh. Great time. You love to see it. That's how you know it's real, you know? Yeah, it's how you know they're really committed. They shot their shot. That's what I'm saying. They'd said the Waffle House be like, God. Too much prep for a 0.5 second duel. I'm out of here. Well, you know. It's the non-committal that's really the problem here. If I'm out having a nice dinner, I might want to have a nice pistol duel, okay? As a treat. You know, like I was saying, dinner and a show, because clearly there's gonna be some show people are gonna watch. Blood may be shed. We might just be bad at shooting your shot, okay? You think duels would be more fun with single and lever action patouilles? Like it's like the medieval times. Is that what we're calling it nowadays? Denny's Grand Slam duel. Yeah. Go take a pistol duel when medieval times provides a dinner and a show. I think it would be. I've never been to medieval times. That would be so fun, actually. Oh, that's in like the LA area, right? Or at least one of their locations, right? I've heard such good things. Oh, Anaheim. Ooh. Oh man, I want to dress up and go to like the medieval times. It's that would be so fun. Oh, imagine having a nice. Oh, dude, I remember there was like I think it was like Anime Expo a couple years ago. That like I think some people thought I was going to Anime Expo, and then they were like disappointed that I wasn't, because they were like, oh, he's gonna like we're gonna invite him out to medieval times, and I'm like, I'm sad alone. Just it's like nobody fucking told me we were gonna go to fucking medieval times if I went. What are you what? What the fuck? It was a fucked up situation. Like there's a pirate one? Yeah, I've heard about there's a pirate version of Medieval Times where they put on a little boat show and pirate swashbuckle and stuff. That sounds so fun. I'm gonna say I feel like Medieval Times, the normal one, would probably be more higher production because jousting is crazy, dude. Why the hell do you have pirates in there and we don't? That's what I'm saying. I'm in the middle of nowhere, Neverland. Why aren't there no more pirates here? We're the last of our kind, guys. We're cooler. Man. Okay. Damn. We're dying. Yeah, that's how it feels. Me when I don't get a little treat. Fuck, I'm dying. I'm dying. I think it's actually owned by the same people. I think that sounds plausible. Yeah. I'm just thinking with Medieval Times, I just love the idea of like not just entertaining us, like they have to put on the show for the queen of the Medieval Times or king. Isn't there like a royalty there, right? Still to get to see hot men on horses here. Yeah. So it's like, oh, they really got to put on a show. There has to be some way. I want a rose for my knight. Oh, dude. Oh, literally a knight in shining armor. You got one once? Oh, fuck. Some bitch tried to steal it from you. That's fighting. I would fight that woman. That's fucked up. You caught it. Girl, guards, seize them. Send them to the barricades. Stockades? Stockades. That's the right word. Guards, boil their britches. Guards, ban them from all young adult novel readings. Oh my god. Guards, take away their yaoi. I know they have it. They're here for a reason. No. What does boil their britches mean in this context? You don't want to find out. Not my old man my toxic old man yaoi. Doomed old man yaoi. And toxic old man yaoi. Just going crazy out here in online. Oh shit, that's sinister. That's what I'm saying. People are like, I'm here for the hot nights, and then they try to steal your rose. That's the punishment. They don't get to have their yaoi anymore, okay? That's the good shit. I'm not saying it's at all bad, because I understand it. I am not a straight man. I have read very gay stories, okay? I know there are some good shit out there. I am not disagreeing. Honestly, oh man. Sometimes I do not interact with reading makes you gay. Depends on what you're reading. Depends. Yeah. Like if you're trying to read a story about, Snake and, Revolver Ocelot and how deeply, passionately they hate but love each other, you know, I don't feel like that's the most, you know, straight behavior. Sauce? Maybe later. I'll let you know. It's just cool to see them fight. You know, Liquid and Solid Snake on top of a building, bare chested, rain on their, you know, their very exhausted forms. Hello? Did you see that? I saw a ghost just then of like text. What the fuck? Anyway, not me starting to hallucinate because I'm thinking of toxic old man Yaoi. The shit was that? I don't know. I'm scared. I got me quaking in my boots. A ghost here aboard the ship. Guys, who's your favorite toxic old man? I'm trying to think. What has happened? It's nothing. Nothing to worry about. Toxic old man. I would say I used to really like Overwatch. So like Soldier 76 and Reaper were very good. Trying to think. Who would be more like modern? Because it's been a while. Would Sebastian from Black Butler count as toxic and old because demon? Well, technically, yeah. I think another good toxic, yeah, he's like 20 forever. Well, it's so is like, you know, somebody like Captain America, but he's definitely old, right? So I guess he does eventually age, but that's besides the point. Quite fond of Crocodile. Ooh, yeah. Somebody like Crocodile and Mihawk specifically. For no reason. Or Buggy the Clown. Because, yeah. Oh, dude. Gaia, can you send me... Oh, Gaia, can you send me Baby Buggy? I need to see him. Please. There's this plushie that needs to be crowdfunded that I was shown by Gaia. That's dude, it's so cute. I'm like, oh my god, it's been funded. Let's fucking go. As my mic peaks. It's just placing your order. Oh, hell yeah. So this can just be a thing then. Hell yeah, dude. Yes. Exactly what I'm after. There we go. Baby Buggy plush. Which is very cool and very adorable. Look at this little freak. I love him so fucking much. Because It's the freak clown pirate in the cutest possible form, and I love him. I love Buggy. Oh, God, it's so good. You have 8 days left to have him. I need him. I do. It's gone from I would like to, like, it would be nice to be in, like, God, I'm missing something in my life that Baby Buggy would fix. Baby Buggy would be such a good addition to my life. Like, I think Baby Buggy would fix me. Yeah. Like, playing Mario Kart World would fix me. Yeah. I think I would become a better person if Nintendo just gave it to me without purchase, just because I deserve it. Pre-orders start this week. They do. It's the 24th. I have it in my calendar because I'm going to do it. So that I can play Mario Kart. Mario Party has been on my lips, and I don't know why. I haven't played Mario Party very much at all, actually. So I'm like, You yearn for the mini games. Yeah. I yearn for more stars. I yearn to be engrossed, so bright and shiny, just in a pile of Mario Party stars. Like what was foretold the first time I played. We need to repeat history. I actually need to talk to Froggy about that. Actually, oh shit. I don't think she's been back to streaming, so she might still be like working on things. I gotta talk to Froggy about things that we wanted to do a long time ago. Now that I'm thinking about it, not like a long time ago, but like, yeah. She might be still in Texas. That's right. She is now, currently at like a convention. That's right. Or probably returning at some point soon. That's right. Guys, I think I'm feeling it in my voice, but I think we're going to call it here. I had so much fun today's stream. I know that it's a little bit of a shorter one, but I do hope you had a good time. I really love hanging out with you guys, and you guys make my night that much sweeter. So I just hope you guys know that I want to get back into consistently streaming. I said that last time, but then like certain things happened mentally, and like I was like, oh fuck. So now I'm gonna try again, even more. I have set myself a schedule that I will not post because of the fact that I have a cursed place upon my head, and I will never tell or disclose, otherwise I will evoke the curse. But I have something on the account of the actual curse, of course. But we're gonna head on over to friend Giga. Okay, there we go. They're playing Blueprints. If you want to see Giga become an insane individual, friend Giga. If you want to see Giga be an insane person with how crazy this game is, it's ludicrous. We played the demo, and it came out, and I've seen that she has a literal pinboard of just tape, red string just going crazy, and it's great. So come check it out. Alrighty, crew. Love you guys to bits, and I'll see you guys next time. Actually, the raid message, let's have it be show us the what is it? What are they called? The cork boards? Hi, friend Giga. That's actually, you know what? That's fine. Yeah. Hi, friend Giga is cuter. Hi, friend Giga. It's me, Owl. Ahoy. Hi, friend Giga. Alrighty. Love you guys. I'll see you next time. Good night.